Hello everyone, it's the Mongoose, and before we get into this video, I have an announcement for everyone. It's Manga Mail Day. That is right, we are bringing back Manga Mail Day because it has been far too long since I have done one of these videos. I love going to check out the manga that are in stores, but also it is nice to order from RightStuf every once in a while because let me tell you, those prices are pretty dang good. So I've ordered a ton of manga from RightStuf, arguably much more than I probably should have, but that is besides the point. It is so freaking hot. We are like in the middle of a heat wave right now and it is terrible. So I need these manga to comfort me during a time like this. Check out the big box from RightStuf today. I also have another surprise for you guys as well. First, I want to jump into this box because there's some good pickups in here. I've also done my best to extend series rather than pick up new series, but I'm pretty sure I picked up some new series as well. Honestly, I don't really remember what I ordered until I see it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that I ordered that. So let's see what we ordered. It's gonna be a nice surprise for both of us today. Right, we got the box open. Let's see our goodies today. We got some nice paper. That's pretty awesome. Oh, and first, oh, wait. Before anything, they gave us a bookmark. I've never ever gotten a bookmark from RightStuf, but today's the day. That is awesome. I am actually so excited. 25th anniversary Tokyo Pop bookmark. I actually need a bookmark. An added bonus. Cool. Right, and besides that, first up on the list is Chainsaw Man 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. I currently have 1 through 6, I think. Hold on. Yeah, I currently have 1 through 6. I was actually kind of nervous. I ordered it without double checking for some reason, but we finally have the complete series of Chainsaw Man, and I'm pretty sure the new, or like the second iteration, is gonna release on July 13th, so that's really soon, if not maybe past when this video comes out. So I'm going to completely speed run this series before the next volume comes out because I'm really excited to jump into it. I just wanted to wait till I got all the volumes. Now we've got them, so I am running through Chainsaw Man. I cannot wait to read this series. Okay, next up, we got some more paper and even more paper. Right, so our next pickup is Zom 100 Volume 6. I currently have volumes 1 through 5, and honestly, I'm behind in this series. I really need to catch up. I feel like I say that about like every series. I kind of took a little bit of a break from reading manga, and I started just like jumping back into it like crazy recently. But we got Volume 6. I really enjoyed this series from what I've read so far. It's funny, it's got good action. It's a nice refreshing take on the zombie genre in general. I'm really excited to catch up on this series and continue it from where it left off because I really enjoyed this. This is one of the first mangas that I ever picked up that I just fell in love with right away. So we picked up volume 6 of Zom 100. All right, continuing on the Tatsuki Fujimoto arc, we have picked up Fire Punch volume 2. Now I have volume 1 and I've been sitting on it for like probably 6 months now. And I'm honestly so excited to jump into this series, but I want to wait until I get more volumes. So I did not hesitate to pick up volume 2 when I saw RightStuf had it in stock. It's a story that I've been literally waiting to read for like over a year now. Even before I was into manga, Fire Punch was a story that I heard of from another YouTuber that I wanted to read. I just cannot wait to get into the series, but I want to wait until I get more volumes. But we have picked up volume 2 and that is a good start. So next up on the pickup list, we have Limit volumes 4, 5, and 6. Now, if you guys saw my video where I went to the best manga store that I've ever been to, I picked up volumes 1 through 3 of Limit. Now we have 4, 5, and 6, but I'm pretty sure this is the complete series, so I can just read 1 through 6 and be done with Limit. Seems like a very interesting story about like cliques, but in a darker way, and I'm really excited to get into this. It seems like a nice drama, maybe mystery, maybe psychological thriller type manga. Definitely something that I don't have in my collection, and I finally have a complete series of a manga. I think this is my first ever complete series, so congrats to Limit, you are the winner. I hope you guys are proud of me because I'm finally picking up multiple volumes of the same series instead of just all volume 1s. So we have Limit, we have the whole series. Next up is I Can't Believe I Slept With You volume 2. Now I have volume 1, I picked it up relatively recently, and this is a story that I know I'm gonna love. It's a yuri, and I have been really enjoying a lot of yuris that I've been reading, so I picked this up because honestly it just seems like right up my alley. Now I have both volumes that are currently out. I might start this soon, to be honest, because I don't think I'm currently reading any yuris. So I Can't Believe I Slept With You volume 2 is out. Fair warning, if you see me just melting as the video goes on, it's because I have no air in my room and it's like 100,000 degrees outside. It feels like the sun is inside my room, so just a warning. Believe it or not, we have more manga to show, and next is When Will Ayumu Make His Move volumes 4, 5, and 6. If you guys know from way back when I started reading manga, When Will Ayumu Make His Move was one of the romantic stories that I wasn't super excited for after reading volume 1, but it picked up after volume 1 from volume 2 and 3 that I read, and I honestly didn't know that 4, 5, and 6 were out. I thought only 4 was out, so I have a lot of catching up to do, but this is like a really nice, easygoing read. It's a lot quicker, and it's just really enjoyable. It's like a nice comfort read to me. So if you're looking for something like that, When Will Ayumu Make His Move is an excellent choice. Okay, second to last for the right stuff, if that makes sense, is The Girl in the Arcade. Now, this is a manga that I've been waiting to pick up since it released. I believe it released in April, maybe March, if I'm not mistaken. But this story is about a guy who works at an arcade, and suddenly a beautiful girl walks in and asks him to teach her all of the ins and outs of the arcade games. He's pretty much ignored by everyone until that moment in life, and it seems like it could be just like a fun little romantic story. I honestly love arcades and arcade games. That's why I wanted to pick it up. It involved two of my favorite genres, video games and romance. I finally have picked this up because I could not find it in stores anywhere. I checked Newbury Comics, I checked a few Barnes and Nobles as well, and nobody carried it. But Right Stuf coming through as usual, so we have picked up volume 1 of The Girl in the Arcade. So last but definitely not least from this Right Stuf box is Blue Lock Volume 1. Now, I know this manga has a lot of hype for sure, especially from sports manga enthusiasts. Now, I grew up playing soccer my entire life from when I was 5 to about the age of 18, 19 years old. This manga just spoke to me right away. It's about soccer. It's like a battle royale style soccer manga, which seems pretty interesting in the first place. It's basically about the Japanese national team who loses in the World Cup, and then they create this rigorous boot camp to try and find like the best youth striker possible. And that's where the battle royale aspect comes in. It's like 300 players fighting for just one spot. So I'm very interested to see how this goes. I know it has a lot of hype around it. I've tried to ignore reading or looking about anything of this, so I don't have any like preconceived notions about Blue Lock, but I'm really excited to pick it up because I haven't seen it in stores. We have picked up Blue Lock Volume 1, and we have a couple extra surprises for today. All right, so here's the thing. I went back to Newbury Comics because they were still running that buy one get one 50% off sale. And the thing of it is I made the mistake of looking at manga online, and that's where this haul came from in the first place. If I'm not manga shopping, then I literally cannot look at any manga online or in stores. I literally have to like stay away from stores that carry it. I will just go in and be like, oh, I really need this manga. Oh, I should pick up this new manga. I'm really interested in it. And I made that mistake this time around. So let me show you guys the extra manga that we got today. It's safe to say I'm addicted, but kind of figured out how to control that addiction. We lost today. We definitely lost. But first on the agenda is Sakamoto Days Volume 2. Now, Volume 1 is absolutely, positively fantastic. And I honestly just want to make a video talking about this series so far because I loved it so much. It's honestly such a refreshing take on the shonen genre. That's pretty much all I will say because I think I'm going to make a video just talking about this manga. It's really good. And you guys know I'm not like the biggest shonen fan, but this really does it justice in a lot of ways. It's comedic, it's got great writing. I really like the art. It's nothing crazy, but it's still good. So I picked up Volume 2 because I just love this story. I really do. All the characters are phenomenal in my opinion. So yeah, if you haven't read it, give it a try, but we have picked up Volume 2. All right, next up on the list is a manga that I forgot to pick up right when it released. I had my eyes on it since it came out, but it is Crazy Food Truck Volume 1. Now this story is basically cooking and action combined into one manga. Kind of two different genres, but a cool take on it seems like. The main character is running a food truck in like a post-apocalyptic wasteland essentially when he comes across this girl on the front who is getting chased by militia. So it turns into not just serving food in a wasteland, but also an escape story as well. Seems like it's going to be pure chaos, and I love manga like that and stories like that in general. So we have picked up Crazy Food Truck, had my eye on it for a while, and we finally added it to the collection. All right, second to last manga of the day is To Strip the Flesh. Now, I honestly love the cover on this manga in general. It is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. And this one is a little bit darker than most manga that I typically pick up, but to read the back of it for you guys because this is what got me. Ogawa has never doubted who he is, although the rest of the world hasn't been as kind. Bound by his mother's dying wish, Chiaki tries to be a good daughter to his ailing father. But when the burden becomes too great, Chiaki sets out to remake himself in his own image and discovers more than just personal freedom in his transition. He finds understanding from people who matter most. And it goes on to say, this is the sentence that got me and made me really want to pick up this story. A moving collection of 6 short stories that explores what must be stripped away to find the truth and celebrates the beauty of embracing embracing who you are. Now, personally, I think that is an amazing message of just trying to figure out who you are and going for that in life. It seems a lot more simple than it is, and it's something that I struggled with for a while. So I picked up To Strip the Flesh because I think I'll resonate with it. And I also don't have too many like dramatic manga, so I really wanted to add some to the collection. This seems like a great pickup. I can't wait to pick up the other 5 as well. All right, and our last pickup of the day is our 20th and 21st manga. We went way too hard on this haul, but I am super happy with my pickups. Is Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games Volumes 1 and Volumes 2. Now this story really caught my eye because once again, combined 2 things that I like, possible yuri romance and video games. This one seems a little bit more video game heavy than The Girl in the Arcade, but nonetheless, I am so excited when I came across this at Newbury, I believe. I honestly never have heard of this story. It is like right up my alley. Or it seems that way in general, so I'm hoping that it is. So what this story is about is Kurami Girls Academy is a refined, elegant school that expects the very best in deportment from its young ladies. Aya got into this peerless rich girls institution on a scholarship and hopes to grow as lovely as her fellow student and idol, the so-called Shirayuri-sama. But Shirayuri hides a terrible secret. She's a trash-talking, combo-chaining, newbie-stomping, ruthless, hardcore gamer. Could a mutual indulgence and no-holds-barred video game combat grow into a deeper rapport between these 2 girls? Now, honestly, this is a manga I am beyond excited to read because 1, I haven't read too many manga about video games, and 2, I have definitely not read any manga about a love story involving video games based on that mutual interest. So this is like perfect for me. I'm so excited to read it. We picked up the first 2 volumes. I cannot wait to dive into this story. I honestly might just screw myself over and start reading another new series because that's how excited I am to read this. But these are our last 2 pickups of the day. We have 21 total volumes altogether. Honestly, some great pickups, and I cannot wait to just jump into this pile. Let me know what you guys have currently picked up as well. I love hearing about that, and I hope that you enjoyed today's manga mail day with a little bit of bonus manga as well. I have to get out of my room before I just melt into a puddle on this floor, so I hope that you enjoy your day. I hope it is cooler wherever you are than where it is for me, and I hope that you enjoyed this video as well. I will see you all next time.